Hi, I'm Lizzie, this is Lizzie Reads and welcome to my version of the mid-year freak out tag. I have seen this on a few different channels, but I think one of the original creators was Ellie from Our Grey Books and Chami, I think. But I can't seem to find her video, so I'll try and link it all in the description or put a big sign here to say that I've got it wrong. Basically, I wanted to go through the questions because I think they're really fun and they're pretty good. So, the first, I just realised you can see my notebook there. First question is the best book of the year so far, and I can't pick one. I have quite a few to choose from. I've got Grown Ups by Marian Keyes, Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Gay, Late to the Party, To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, Late to the Party, You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, that's a recent favourite. So I think I might do an in-depth video about all of them and why they're my favourites and why some of them stuck with me throughout the year and stuff like that. Best sequel has to be P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I'm obsessed with this series this year. I've been loving it. It's just so fun and easy breezy. And also any of the Giant Days, like second, third, fourth, I'm up to I think 11 now of the graphic novel volumes. And I think the first one was a little bit, I wasn't too sure on it, but it's got so much better as I watch more and more of the series. 3, new release you haven't read yet. The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I think that came out this year. I love the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, that series, Broken Earth trilogy, and I'm really excited to read this, and I just need to buy it and read it. 4 is the book you're most anticipating being released in the second half of the year, and that has to be Hollow Pox, which is a Morrigan Grow book by Jessica Townsend. My favourite middle grade series ever, I think. Biggest disappointment, I think that might have to be The Doors of Eden by Adrian Tchaikovsky, just because just felt like it wasn't for me, and I really wanted it to be something more for me than what it was. Not disappointing in the fact that the book wasn't good. I think it'd be brilliant for so many people, just not me. Number 6 is The Biggest Surprise. And I have to say it's To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, because I had no interest in reading it. I had no interest in watching the film until I watched the film. And I thought, you know, this is really fun, and it made me want to read the book to find out what happens in the 3rd instalment straight away. So I read them all in like a week, I think. My favourite new author, and I've put Leah Johnson here, who wrote You Should See Me in a Crown, which I loved. However, I've not read anything else by her. I think You Should See Me in a Crown was her debut, but I will keep an eye out, and I definitely want to read more from her. But also I've put Leigh Bardugo because reading Ninth House solidified Leigh Bardugo as a favourite author of mine. I just feel like I loved the Grishaverse, and now I know that I like other stuff by Leigh Bardugo, so that was really happy about that. 8, fictional crush has to be either Peter Kvinsky from To All the Boys Love Before, love him, or McGraw from Giant Days, love them. I know I'm not usually one for a fictional crush, but I read a little romancy type stuff this year. 9, favourite character would have to be Liz Lighty from You Should See Me in a Crown. She was so fun, she was so nice, she was so sweet. I just really enjoyed everything about her and that series. I keep moving around, it's because we're having a bit of a decorating situation in here at the moment, so I had to move over here, and because I wanted to film this really quickly I didn't get anything to sit on, and now I'm kneeling and my legs kill. And this is such a short video, I don't know why I'm just powering through the questions, but it's just quick fire answers here today. Book that made you cry, I think I cried at Monsters of Men by Patrick Ness, which is the 3rd in the Case Walking series. Such a good series, recommend an audiobook through and through. 11, a book that made you happy, again Giant Days. Giant Days is just so funny and witty and reminds me of being at uni, which is a long time ago now. 12, A Book That's Beautiful. I think I loved the cover of 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world by Elif Shafak, which is about the 10 minutes 38 seconds and the thought process is after a young she's not young by the time she dies, she's by a prostitute who dies. Her name is Tequila Lila, and that book was beautiful, so beautiful. A book I want to read before the end of the year. I really want to read something by V. Schwab. I know that her fantasy is meant to be excellent. I've heard a lot of things. I know Jodie Ray loves her books, but I just haven't got around to it. But I quite like to read some, I'm pointing there because that's what my books are. I quite like to read some of my backlist books. I'd really like to just get some of the books that I've had on my shelf for a while done. And then number 14 is your favourite book community member, and I can't name a favourite. I've been enjoying lots of channels this year, especially last couple of months. I've been really getting back into watching loads and loads of booktube. I like watching basically everything that people are putting out instead of just like a few bits that when I have time, partly due to lockdown. So I'm going to link a list below of all my favourites, and I can't believe I answered all those questions in nearly 7 minutes. But yeah, thank you for watching this very quick fire video, and speak to you later. Bye.